So my friend Lynn made this video, to which I replied this, and this lovely individual replied this, which is a perfect example of assuming malice where none is intended. Allow me to set the record straight, O ye of the perpetually offended. My then boyfriend, now husband, Mr. Squirrelly, at the ripe old age of 20, did, in a stroke of unfettered romantic genius, trick me into picking out my own engagement/wedding ring. I was 18 at the time. We'd been together 3 years, beginning in my freshman and his senior year of high school, respectively, and I'd already received a promise ring from him the year before. A ring which my mother helped him pick out, and which he then gave to me nestled in the center of a rose, but I digress. In the lead up to the actual proposal, which I had no idea was coming, the future Mr. Squirrelly took me for shits and giggles to a jewelry store just to look, and I'm sure most of you can see where this is going. So yes, he tricked me into picking out my own ring, and then promptly proposed to me with said ring on Thanksgiving Day, my senior year of high school. It is now 16 years later. We have a wonderful life together, 2 amazing children, and to answer the directive of the commenter, no, I will not be leaving him, because when I said my vows, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, until death do us part, I actually meant them. And by the way, for those of you that were perhaps wondering, I would have married him even without a ring, because it's the man I love, not whatever he could give or buy me. Anyway, that concludes my story, and to you, Mr. Perpetually Offended, I say this. Instead of assuming malice where there is none, or attempting to inject misery into another person's life because you yourself are so objectively miserable, maybe take a moment to reflect on yourself before spewing vitriol. Just a thought, but that kind of disdain and contempt for others is little more than a slow-acting poison. Seek help and do better, because the person you are hurting most with your continued imbibement is yourself.